Hey guys, this is Toy from ShiGig coming at ya. Today I'm coming at you with my Phantom Blaster Abyss deck. This one's with Mordred, so this is the Break Ride build. The last one I showed you guys was the Legion build. So, yep, this is my updated one. It's pretty good, pretty consistent. So, it's more my competitively. So the starter is of course Judge Battle Revenger, the best starter for Shadow Paladin. His effect is Forerunner, Counterblast 1, put this unit into your soul. When an attack hits a Vanguard, but there's actually a card error for this. It's actually, as long as the attack hits, it doesn't have to hit a Vanguard. The error is on Bushiroad's official website, so you can actually hit a rearguard. So as long as this card boosts an attack with a Vanguard, that unit with Phantom in this name, so as long as this boosts an attack, the hits either rearguard or Vanguard, and that unit it boosted had Phantom in its name, you can use Judge Bell's effect. So you may pay the cost. If you do, search your deck up to 2 grade 1 or less Shadow Paladin. Call them to separate rearguard as rest and shuffle your deck. So again, as long as it boosts a Phantom card that hits a rearguard or Vanguard, it works. It's just a card error. So just so you guys know that Judge Bell's even better than what he rates to be. Then I play 4 Phantom Blaster Abyss. If you guys don't know his effect is he legions with Blaster, Dark, Revenger, Abyss. Counterblast 2, choose 3 of your rearguards with Revenger in its card name and retire them during the turn of this unit in legions. At the end of the battle, this unit attacked the Vanguard. You may pay the cost. If you do send all of your Vanguard, this ability cannot be used for the rest of the turn. When this unit attacks Vanguard, this unit gains plus 2,000 to the end of turn, until end of battle. So, basically one-time Raging Form, except you don't have the Persona ride, so you get to pump up the triggers, pump them up with triggers, but you don't really need to in this one because you will be break riding. So of course you run 4 Legionary Revenger Mordred Phantom because you want to break ride and be attacking for that 32. Or 39 if you have 7k behind it, or 38 if you only have a 6k booster for that first attack, and then attacking 32 after it. So it's a 32k base basically for that turn. If he dies, don't know Mordred Phantom's ability. It's Break Ride, Counterblast 1, choose a Shadow when the Shadow Paladin rides this unit, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose your Vanguard, and that unit until end of turn, that unit gains plus 10,000. Shoot your deck for up to 1 grade 2 or less. Shadow Paladin call it to rearguard, shuffle your deck, and that unit gets plus 5,000 to end of turn. And then when this unit attacks Vanguard, this unit gains plus 2,000 as Lord. Very good. It lets you hit powerful combos, powerful attacks that turn. Really, and final turn card combo. Then I run 4 Blaster Dark Revenger Abyss, Legion Mate for Phantom Blaster Abyss. His effect is Counterblast 1 when this unit is placed on rearguard. If you have a Vanguard with Revenger in its card name, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose one of your opponent's grade 1 or less rearguards and retire it. So this lets you snipe off your opponent's starter. Like, if you play Mirror Match, Judge Bell, playing Regalias, kill that Prey Angel, or kill that Cat Butler, or whatever, or kill a tanky booster, or whatever it's bothering you. And then 4 Blaster Dark Revengers. I guess you just know his effect if you don't. It's Counterblast 2 when this unit is placed on Vanguard and rearguard. If you Vanguard Revenger in his card name, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose one of your opponent's rearguards in the front row tile. This allows you to play card row, so this way you can go back row and front row. This one, I don't use him for his Counterblast 2 effect. I use him for him flipping with Dorant. Flipping lets you restand more and get the combo off, so that way you have a little bit more leeway with your Counterblast, but that way you can because you have Counterblast 1 for Judge Ball, Counterblast 1 for Breaker, and Counterblast 2 for the Legion. That's 4 Counterblasts right there, and you might want to use his effect once to retire something. So that'll let you do it. So that way you can get those on flipping, which is really nice. And you search them out if you don't. If you can't get all your sword breakers out with Judgment, you can search out a door and stuff and go with him. Really nice. And then I played 3 Fighting Spirit Revenger Macard. Lets you get a free unit when you Legion. So you can call him with Mordred Phantom, and he helps out with a combo that you use, so that way you can get as much plus on this deck. 4 Dorns, just for on flipping, so you're going to flip with Blaster Dark, again, to use more effects. 4 Transient Revenger Masquerade, this way you can get your 10k, you can rush with a 10k attacker, and also, so that way you can hit 16k comms with Blackwind's Swordbreaker. I played 2 Swordbreakers. It sucks if you draw or trigger check, draw or damage check, or drive check one of these, because you want to call both of them with Judge Bell, because you call both of them, and then you can Legion and use Macard's skill to call over one of the Swordbreakers. So that way you can still sack those 3, and you get 2 draws off a Swordbreaker. If you do end up just calling 1, that's still fine. You still get a plus off of it, and you can just call over with again with either Mordred Phantom or Macard's effect, so that way you're still being able to eat it and get all your stuff. 4 Perfect Arts, because it is more Counterblast heavy deck. I don't play 1 Quintet Wall anymore. Yeah. 8 crits. 4 draw. 4 here. Standard lined up. Deck is really fun to play, really competitive. Of course, it's topping right now. Guys probably see it's winning the ARG series with MCall and stuff. So, very strong, consistent deck. Very powerful. Able to create advantage, call units, thin your deck out, so that way when you do restand with Abyss, you are going to hit a lot of triggers. So, to go over the basic combos, I guess, have him as your Vanguard. Let's say you had something like, it's going to make a call or something. You had something like this. You go, you attack, you Counterblast 1, put into Saw. Call those Sword Breakers. I'm going to put something in the Saw so that way. Something in the Saw Blast. So you had something like this. Call in the Saw. Get these effect. Saw Blast 1, draw. Saw Blast 1, draw. So this way you get pluses off of it. And you can attack. And then next turn, let's say you are at 4 damage. You can just go Break Ride, call Macard, or wherever. Call Macard, use Macard, and then Legion. Legion, call unit over it. So you would call over it. So this way you can sack these 3 here. You'll be able to sack these, because this will still be 20k right here. It's a 10k guard, but it works. You can attack, and then you can attack with this. It'll be 32. Sack it. Still get your stand. It's not waste of power. For Swordbreaker, if you're worried about columns for it, you have, where is it? You have Masquerade. You have any of your grade 3s above, and you also have, you can also call a unit with a break rent that gains a 5k, so you're still hitting for at least a 10k guard. So it's really easy for you to compensate for calling that second Swordbreaker, and it also gives you advantage, because this deck does work in the late game at 4 damage. That's where the combo goes off at. So that way you do have that hand size there to protect you, and to make sure you draw your cards you need, like the grade 3s, or if you're drawing all your grade 3s, you can get some more guard, like perfect guards or great triggers and stuff. So that way you're able to protect yourself more. So yeah, that's my Paladin Mordred Phantom deck. If you guys want to see, where'd my charge bell go? If you guys do want to see my Raging Form build, just leave a comment if you want to. Other than that, remember to check out all the other deck profiles, anything you missed. If you want to see a more budget build, which is the pure Legion build, which was the first deck profile I posted for Legion, go ahead and check that out. Oh, there it is. That way, if you want to play a Phantom Blaster Abyss, but you don't have any Mordred Phantoms, and you can't get your hands on it, or Blaster Dark Revengers, you can play that build, which it's still pretty fun, very competitive still, but not as competitive as this one, not as strong. That one's more rush heavy, while this one's more late game and pressuring, and more kind of superior call and plus build. Yeah, I know that some people like the Tekken Drag Roller. I did try 2 Drag Roller in the deck, but it was not very consistent really, because I wanted to. I would have to play I had to play the card where you call it discard a grade 3 to search for Mordred, so that way you can keep your break ride. I just like this build, so this way I don't have to play that. I can play more at the Masquerades and more of what I want to play as grade 1 support. So that's the easiest way to sign off. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Have a good day.